Welcome back to Pokemon Platinum. Last time we took on Volkner and won his gym badge pretty easily. We met Barry here and Jasmine from Johto gave us the Waterfall HM, which we need to get to the Pokemon League. So pretty eventful. We'll just start right now by surfing. I do have the full team still. I think we'll switch out once we actually get to the cave because we do have some ocean to travel on. And of course we have to start using some repels because this could get long if we don't. Or I can just dig through my bag forever, yeah. Bought a few more of these. And luckily surf speed is a lot faster than it was in Diamond Pearl, so this route shouldn't be too problematic. So I think we will start obviously going on this route, but we do have to get through the cave, and it is pretty long from what I remember. So we may have to break that up into two pieces, and I did leave Felicia out front from the gym battle, but that's okay. Of course, water type's not really phased by ice too much, so we'll just go for our Stab Shadow Ball. And Lumineon, I don't think we've seen this Pokemon too much. Finneon, a few fishermen did have that, but yeah, this is what it evolves into. It's okay. I think it's one of them fast-growing Pokemon. I do like its design. A cool choice if you don't want to really go with Floatzel or Empoleon. Although you could get Gastrodon for Water Ground, which is always fun. I think I'll keep Felicia out. Actually, no, I think I'm going to keep Cormag out because I did say I would bench him when we get to the cave. We won't really need Fly once we get out of it because we're right there at the Pokemon League. So I'll let Cormag get some kills here, get him leveled up before everyone else. Although after this episode, I'm probably going to do some more off-screen grinding. Because yeah, I did say I want to be about level 60 for this, and we're only at 50. I did have to level up quite a bit to get here before we fought Volkner. And Bibarel just dies to that, no problem. I do have the... Okay, no, I don't have the XP share. So good thing you're not a fairy, because I can still... Well, actually, let's go for Air Slash. I can still Aura Spear you if need be. This is like a good counter to, Mega Charizard. Well, in Gen 6, when Megas were a thing and you got a fairy typing. And yeah, Cormag grows pretty fast, so it shouldn't be a problem training him up. I think there are a few different paths to take, but obviously we'll go to the one with the trainers. And it would be funny right there if he ran into a wild Pokemon, but they kind of have a superpower immunity to that, so we'll just have to fight him. Mantyke's pretty cute, and yeah, one thing about Gen 4 is it does introduce a lot of pre-evolutions and evolutions for some Gen 2 Pokemon, which is good because a lot of them are, mediocre. Maybe a bit forgettable, so it's kind of breathes new life into them sometimes. I'm not fighting Confused because I hate confusion. I think Mantyke has a little smiley face on its back, but we can't see it here. Maybe in the 3D models and the Switch we'll be able to see more of the Pokemon better. Hopefully. I mean, the battle scene does look okay. I mean, when you take out the chibi artwork of the overworld, the battles are still fine. It would have been cool if they just reserved that for maybe like the underground, the chibi art style, to get the underground to feel more like how it was originally, and then just kept like the actual 3D models in the overworld like it is in Sword and Shield. Actually, we should be going for Ancient Power against this since you are part flying. Oh, and your name's Oscar. I should send Titania against you, but she's fire and would do horribly against Mantine. Okay. That's kind of scary. But we can counter it. I think you have outsped anyway. Yeah, I have to find a better item for Cormag. We'll sort that out once we get to the league. Right now we're fine just putting on our original items. One good thing about Toon-Turd moves, if you don't have Protect. Nice. Oh, you trained under Crasher Wake. Interesting. I don't want to do a double battle. And there's an item over there. Interesting. Don't think we've seen too many gold ducks either, although there could have been one at the gym. Wouldn't surprise me if all these people were Crasher Wake's pupils. Yeah, I know I am kind of overusing Cormac, but I want to because he's going to, yeah. And special attack air slash is really fun when it hits and flinches. I think Togekiss in this generation could be in an ore because it does have access to Thunder Wave, and then you can just Thunder Wave, Air Splash, spam flinching, all that fun stuff. You'll love the Hoenn region if you want to swim in every sea. I mean, I guess that only counts as one still. Yeah, this is what I was wondering about, because Volkner had one of these in his gym previously, and now he doesn't, but you have it here. Yeah, Octillery. Very weird Pokemon, evolving from Remoraid. Don't really see it too often either in Johto. That's going to take forever, isn't it? No, we'll keep staying in. Actually, it would be quite funny if we can get Cormac really high level before this. Less training for me, but we are running low on air slashes. Hey, you didn't go for Protect. That's like the only move Pelipper knows. It loves spamming Protect. No one over there. Will you see me from here, or you're just going to turn away? Well, okay then, Mr. Swimmer. Yeah, this is also not weak to R-Sphere being part poison. Togekiss is quite fun. I'm really hoping we get access to the Togepi Egg in Platinum. A lot of people are saying we won't because it's a direct copy of Diamond and Pearl, but Heart Gold, Soul Silver borrowed elements from Crystal, so I think there is still a good chance we can get the Togepi Egg because we need to get in there somehow. There's a good chance we can still get the Togepi Egg, hoping that this does borrow from Platinum. I'm thinking it will have the Platinum expansion. I mean, I don't want to get my hopes up, but yeah. Hoping it does, anyway. People really love to complain about fire types in that game. And since I'm not using Infernape, chances are I am using Rapidash again. And apparently you can get Houndour, but required having a DS with a GBA port and like Fire Red or one of the GBA Pokemon games put in the DS, and then you can find it in the wild, which is pretty asking kind of a lot. I mean, I guess at the time it wasn't too much because most people did have access to the GBA still, but nowadays it would just be like impossible. And that was only post-game, so you technically couldn't even get a Houndoom until after you beat the game, so not really helping you through most of the game. I'll switch to someone else. So yeah, I'm also wondering if they're going to put that Eevee from Hard Home City back into the game, since, well, we do have evolutions in Gen 4, and I was thinking Sylveon might be a good pick for a fairy type to go against Cynthia. I'm trying to think of what fairy types were put onto Sinnoh Pokemon. The only one I can really think of is Gardevoir, and I've used that too many times, so maybe go Sylveon if there's a way to evolve it, I don't know. Come to think of it, I actually don't know how to evolve into Sylveon outside of Gen 6, because you had to do the Pokemon and Me thing for it to work, but that's obviously not a feature anymore. Maybe it's just like level up with a fairy move. I'm not sure, I actually have to look that up. I don't use Sylveon too often, because I usually don't play the newer games. And hacks usually have some other form of evolution, like some kind of convenient stone to give them, or just usually make it easier. I know there's a hack that has like a trade stone where you can give to like Electabuzz, for example, rather than trading it with an item, it can just evolve with a stone, or like Haunter or Kadabra, those things. Certain Pokemon hacks make the game really convenient, but they're also really hard sometimes. I'm only thinking we might get to do a little bit of the cave today, which is fun, because the next episode we can primarily spend focusing on Victory Road and doing the side, well, not side quests, but going back through the region, seeing if we can pick up any more items that we may have missed. There was a lot of surfing water near Jubilife City. There were some caves we couldn't traverse because we didn't have the HM, so we might spend an episode doing that. Not two, that's too much, but I may just cut to the places where we skip some items just to get everything. And I did still have to show off that trade with the Metacham. Come to think of it, I might have to look up more in-game trades because I did want to do them all. Well, you will. Just hope you have Waterfall. Although Sailor should have access to all the water HMs. Beating Volkner for it might not be so easy with Pelipper. With Raichu, on the other hand, not a problem. This one is a problem. Yeah, definitely a good idea to bring Elise on this route. Although this Pokemon could help you against Volkner. Will it be the pink or blue? It's pink. The west side. The west side Gastrodon. You know, now I think about maybe having more grass-type moves for the Pokemon League would be better. I'm trying to think where Poison would be. See, Poison doesn't really have fairies in this to give it a buff. I don't think there's other grass types. Well, I know there may be one other grass type. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see what we do. But once we're through with the Pokemon League, the rest of the game should be like no grinding. None whatsoever. Since I do record these about 2 episodes a week, I may do some grinding, then come back. Maybe next episode will be at 55, and then 60 for the finals, just because sitting here grinding out Pokemon can get really boring, especially when you like to play other games and do other things. It's kind of a slog. I thought there might have been our Sailor there, but no. Nope. For a second there, I thought you were going to be that swimmer who says where do they keep their Pokeballs. But that one's in Unova. Well, at least we can pick up all the items on this route. Yeah, when you have access to all the HMs, no problem at all exploring. HMs are kind of a pain when you do need to use them to progress, but exploring, it's kind of nice what Unova did. They had them present, but they weren't really required. It's just if you want to go off the beaten path and get some extra things, you can do it. Like, I know there was an area next to, Nimbasa City, I think it is, where the electric gym leader is in Gen 5. There's just an area to the right of that where you can explore. It required a lot of HMs, but it wasn't mandatory. Not because you had to go the other way to leave the city. And at least Edward is also getting some experience. Yeah, grinding against wild Pokemon might not be the play, and of course the cave will be full of a bunch of rock ground types, I remember, so it might not be good for Edward. Well, at this point I may just run around. It would be a good training area for him and Elise. Let's put someone else out front. Speaking of which, yeah, my other three aren't really getting to do too much. Especially not Titania, she just doesn't do well on these types of routes, obviously. Can we go down here for anything? Maybe? A hidden swimmer. Very clever game, very clever indeed. And you have a Tentacool. Although this might actually be a bad play because I think these can have Liquid Ooze as their ability. Okay, no. That would actually hurt me if I did Giga Drain on Liquid Ooze Tentacool, but you're fine. Golduck, on the other hand, is fair game. I may just switch to Petal Dance. You know, I think I will keep Magical Leaf for the Pokemon League. After that, I'll switch it to a Sludge Bomb, because there is still quite a lot to do after we do beat the champion. We already battled you. I'm sure there's some hidden items around here, but I really don't need any heart scales or things like that. Well, maybe. I'm sure there's a better move I can teach Togekiss, although I already did get Aura Spear. I think this might be the last one. We're getting kind of close. Our boy Troy and Gyarados. That barely did anything to you. Now would be a good time to have Thunder, but I don't want to switch out because, yeah, anything physical from Gyarados in the rain might be scary for Edward. If this thing were to, like, use Waterfall. Although that's a special attack, so Gyarados is predominantly attack-based, whereas my low tick focuses on special more, so... yeah, I don't think Hydro Pump can miss in the rain, so that, I guess, yeah, that's the setup it's trying to go for. Which is pretty decent from the AI. I guess now would be a place where the AI would start getting smarter. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Kaploosh. Yep. There might be... nope. Okay, so now we have to sacrifice one of Empolion's moves, sadly. I wonder if anyone else can learn Thunderbolt. Any day now. So we have Waterfall. Yeah, no Dive, no Whirlpool in this game. This is actually good for Tabarn because he is attack-based, so unfortunately I'll have to get rid of Aqua Jet, and I don't remember when he learns Drill Peck because Pluck is kind of underpowered at this point. Yeah, he... let me see. He should be attack... no, he actually has a lot more special attack. I was wrong. Well, I guess surf is still the better option. Oh well. Who knows, maybe I will need those hard skills to teach moves back. And really don't need to come in here, yeah. But we do have a Pokemon Center here, which will be useful to me since I do want to switch out Cormag. But I think for the remainder of this episode, what I'm going to do is just check out the first part of the cave, see how much we can get through without an HM buddy. We definitely want Repel here. Caves just seem to be so infested for some reason. Like any cave, not just this cave. Should probably switch out to someone else because you're not another swimmer. Okay, a bird keeper. And you're named after a very Fates character. And you have the advantage. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just begin the cave a little bit. Kind of awkward with these episodes. We didn't have time to fit in the water route last episode since we fought Volkner, and it's still a little bit short to call it an episode for now. We could try out Waterfall. I remember this move being showed off in the trailers for Diamond and Pearl. They showed Piplup using it. Of course, because I guess they didn't want to spoil the final evolutions of the starters. So does that mean they hacked it in, or did someone just play all the way up to this point with a Piplup? That would be annoying, having to play through the whole game just to keep your Piplup unevolved. Beat the 8th gym leader, and then a little clip of Piplup using Waterfall and like Chimchar or something. You know, I've still never put an ice move onto Barn. Trying to think if there's Waterfall anywhere post-game. Because I may want to replace it for some type of ice move. We do have Avalanche from Candace still. And I think I did waste my Ice Beam on Frostlass. She may have learned it anyway, I don't remember. I mean, I guess it would just be better to keep the HM in case. We wouldn't want to be stuck without it. Yeah, very useful item for this part. Just see what's over here. Yeah, another rock climb area. Yeah, so not too much we can do. There are some trainers scattered around. I think this is all one big room right here, but you have to go through some other caves, so... yeah, not going to do that. Well, I think we'll just spend the rest of this episode switching out our team, so yeah. So unfortunately, Cormac did not get too far ahead, and we will want to bring Amelia. Funny how we have her with a Bidoof. Yeah. Cormac grows pretty fast, but yeah, we have Bidoof, and we'll just put you in the box until I get through the Pokemon League. But I'm probably going to train up, actually, you to level 55 and everyone else, especially our team that didn't really get to do too much these past couple of episodes, and yeah, you two should be easy. But I think that'll do it for this episode. A bit of a short one, I do apologize, but I want to keep everything together. So next time we'll be taking on this cave. We do have a rival battle that shows up after it. We will get to heal before that. And then we'll do an exploration episode. So I will see you then.